Hey everyone, my name's Michelle, and today I'm going to show you how to do a promotional flyer on Canva. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to fly by the seat of our pants. I didn't plan anything out. That's just how I roll. So bear with me and let's have some fun with it. So this is canva.com. It's a free program you can go to. Now, like everything in the real world, there's the basics that are for free, and then you have to pay if you want to get the additional stuff. So for me, I pay $20 a month. That's all it is, approximately, maybe 19.99. And it's a monthly fee, and then you have access to a lot more things. There's additional apps and stuff you can pay for, but I'm frugal, Michelle. I try to keep it as monetarily smart and economical as possible. But I do pay the $20. I feel that it's worth it. So I'll try to point out the difference. Really, you just get access to more stock, more pictures, more fonts, that sort of thing. So once you go to canva.com, then you can see here you have a variety of options that you can choose from to create. Now, some of them are better functionally than other ones. The website one I've been keeping my eye on. It doesn't have capabilities to like do hyperlinks and that sort of thing, but it's such a great program. I'm excited for when at some point I can start using that one and maybe transition some other stuff I do over. That would be exciting. It would give me a lot more abilities. But for this, let's do a social media post because we want to do a promotion for something. So I should have gone live. Then you could have given me some suggestions. So right over here, Facebook post landscape. Let's pick that one. So here it is. So it's pretty straightforward. So depending on what you're using it for, we're making this into a poster or a social media post. Because you're using the Canva program, you are allowed to use any pictures you find, or any of the templates. So lots of templates here that you can choose from if you like. So you can go through those, and if you decide to pick one, then you can replace the features with your own. For this example, we're going to go right from scratch. So this bar here that opens up, it is attached. So this is templates. Then we can go elements. Then we can go text. These are the three that you're going to use the most. Honestly, again, I don't really use the templates, although I have, but I just like to do my own thing. This is really me getting in my Zen zone. I have a lot of fun doing this. So elements is what I use the most, and text. Brand is you can create your own brand so that everything that you do is attached to that brand. So you're drawing from it. So you do a lot of legwork at the beginning, but then you've got it saved as your brand, and you can go ahead and apply it wherever you want. You're going to have that consistency. The next one is uploads. That's any pictures that you want to pull off your computer or your device, and then it stays right like in your own library. So it's a one-time upload, excuse me, and then you can draw from that whenever you want. Next thing is tools, projects. That's where the tools you won't necessarily need. Like it's like almost like art tools. Like if you're in Paint, the old Paint program that I don't think, excuse me, anybody really uses anymore. Although there is tables in here. If you want to create a table, that's a handy thing to have as well. So you wouldn't necessarily need that. And whenever you do a project, it's going to save automatically in the projects area. Now, the apps are additional apps you can purchase, but we're not going to even get into that. We're going to stick to what's free, right? Or within the $20 pro category. So you can see here we've got our template. If we want to name it, we can name it right up here. So we'll call it um, sample template. So that's what it's going to be called. Now, right here, this little cloud with the check mark, that tells you that we're attached to the cloud. As excuse me, as long as we're attached and we have that connection going, we can draw from the tools that it supplies, and then it's also going to just continually save. You don't have to save it. And if something happens that your device crashes or something, you're fine on that as well because it's going to just automatically save it. Okay, so we've got our template here. Now we're just gonna leave it white just for the moment. And okay, so what are we promoting? Um, we're a musician and we're playing at a pub. That's what we're gonna say. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna click on the T for text. We can go add a text box, and that's gonna add a a specific box that you can put words in. The magic right, that's going to be more activity. That will only go with the $20 a month package. So we won't worry about that today. You can see this is where you, if you had a brand, you can add your brand fonts. So I would just click that and it would do all the work for me. I find that these are the three I use the most. So each of them, they're going to add different size headings, right? So that gives you three different options, but with them, you can change the size of them just by moving them from the corner or from up here. I find for myself, I usually, so I just clicked on it and I hit the delete button, is how I got rid of it there. But this is the size I usually do because then I'm modifying it. So that really works for me. So now if you scroll down, there's other options as well, though. There's all these different fonts and styles and designs you can use. So they're really cool. There's also font combinations. Everything is modifiable with the size, separating them, changing the font, changing the color. So when you look at them as a template. Don't worry about what it says. And even the colors, it's more the style and whatever extra stuff they've done, right? So that's a very handy thing as well. Let's actually, let's go with this one for a second and I'll just show you how to do that. So you'll notice you can move anything around. You just use your mouse, move it around. I'm going to move it up so I can grab this and we'll just delete that actually. So here, so custom paint. So now you'll notice when I click on this bottom part, the same color changes to up here. And on this one, it's multi because it's, let me see, when we click on it, yeah, so it's still the black. The multi must represent that it's for both of them. But do you see what I did there? So I clicked on it. I clicked on the A for text color. If you're ever not sure what something is, just put your mouse over it and it's going to tell you, right? It's going to let you know. And the most of the things you do are going to be there or they're going to be along here as well. So, and you can even see you can lock it so it is non-modifiable. That's always good if somebody else is reviewing it. But so if I wanted to change that color, I would highlight it and let's change it to red. There you go. And then this one, highlight, it turns to the orange. Excuse me. Because I was already over in this area, it stays. So now I could change that and I'll make that black. So there you go. And then it's together as a group. So then you can change it and it'll all move together. Or if you wanted to modify it a bit, you could hit ungroup and then you would have some freedom to, it'll be something on here. Oh yeah, see, so you have to grab it. I've never done that before. There you go. Look at us learning together. So see, we could change it to maybe over here. And it didn't work. And then I think you'd, okay, so we moved it. And then now I do that and I regroup it. There you go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Look at us figuring stuff out. Very good. So that's an option for you. Now I'm just going to leave that there. And just for fun, that'll be the name of our band. Said we're having a gig, right? So custom paint. for the win. That's our band name. Okay, so now, shoot, I can't see because that thing's in the way. Okay, we want to add another page because I'm going to keep showing you stuff. See this? It says duplicate page. If you're doing something that there's going to be a core, like I do word searches. And so I'll create the grid with there's no words spelt in it, just the grid. I'll create that and then I'll hit duplicate page and then it just carries on to the next page. That's the thing about these programs is that once you've got them set up, it's easy breezy lemon squeezy because you're just changing the guts. Plus, the more you know, the quicker you are. I can bang off a flyer in 10 minutes. No, if I have all the materials accessible. If I have to go hunting, it takes a little bit longer. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna go to the second page here. I'm gonna get rid of that. Or actually, no, we'll make that the band logo. There you go. So that's the band logo. So we're promoting a band. Let's see. Let's go up here into making our own. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to say here? Well, let's name the place. So, playing at Tim's Hotspot. There we go. And it is at 1234 Any Street. Whoops. In Funtown, British Columbia. Okay, so there's our address, there's our spot. Let's so because I've only highlighted those, then that's all I'm going to modify. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. I'm going to keep it on that font because that's a serious font. Versus this one that we'll have a little bit more fun with. So I can highlight that. And remember, if if you have an entertainment or you have a location or a band that you're repeatedly doing promotions for, once you set it up, you're just going to change the name of the spot and a bit of the details. That's the way that's going to go. So again, you're doing the work, you're going to save it. What I do is I save it, and then once I download it, then I just modify it. I don't save it for every, like, if that makes any sense at all. The things I do, like I do these in the know things, little just fun facts. And I just, once I've got it saved, I'm just finding the new fact and I'm copying and pasting it on and I resave and it just gives it a number in brackets. So it's got the same name, it just gives it a number behind. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, you're just spending the time now. Okay, so we've got the name of the band. What kind of band should this be? Let's give it some more information here. So, so see, here's the default that comes up. And this little wheel thing, I can use that and I can turn it on an angle. Or now you'll notice when you do that, the letters get a little bit wonky. Just, and that's not bad. I mean, I've done that, but, and you can see it told you the degrees. So then this one, the little X, that's really good for moving. So custom paint. Let's see. 80s glam band. Wow. Okay, that's fun. Custom paint. Is that even the thing? I might have made that up. Who knows? Oh, I missed the S. Okay, so let's make it big. Let's find a different kind of. Oh, Roboto. Is that look like? Oh, that looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so 80s glam band, and we're gonna mess around with colors and whatnot later. Let's change the font on Tim's hotspot. And what do we want to make that? Oh, I like that one. bricolage grotesque. Huh, but we need it bigger. And okay, so now let's go into the elements. We said it's a glam band. Don't really know what that means. So I'm gonna predetermine what we think it is though. Okay, so here we are, just to give you an overview. So we're in elements now. So you can see that's the basic shapes, but there's also, so it goes down and you see options. You'll notice, so I was working on some stuff earlier, and this is what I was looking at. You'll notice there's categories down here you can use, but your recently used is where you're going to be most of the time. You can hit see all. Everything I was looking at comes up there. Also, you're going to search. So searching, let's look up disco ball. Let's see. Oh, look at those. Okay. See all these ones with the crown? Those are all the ones that you have to pay for, like that come in the $20. So you're much limited. That's not really a proper sentence, but there are some. Like, look, there's some now that we open it up. There's just not a lot of, oh, that one's okay. That one's free. Let's actually use that one. That's a pretty sweet disco ball. All right, so we've got that, and let's, dun, 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 dun. We need some dancers. Oh, look it. I am feeling this. My goodness gracious. Bam. Look at that. Actually, I think we should have more dancers. So now if I go um, with the duplicate again, I get my dancers and I'll put some over there. Oh, this is exciting. Now as this is coming together, I want to make this bigger and we'll do it so it looks like it's meant to go around the ball. So that's exciting. It's exciting. It's so exciting. Okay, so we got that. That's good. And then what do you think? Right there? Oh, I wish you could talk to me. Okay, 80s glam band. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so bigger for sure. And okay, so what comes up just disco, the balls. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at these guys. Oh man, that's groovy. All right. Oh no. So this is, oh yeah, because this is neon. Oh my word. So cool. Should I? Let's see. So I grabbed that other picture. Now I'm going to send to back. Oh, that looks good. That is amazing. That looks so cool. So now, let me think. Let's look at more options here. All right, so do we do a different one behind or the same one? That's definitely going to need to be smaller now. So that looks, I might move it. You never know. I'm a wild card. You never know what way I'm going to go. Um, that's that one. Let's just check out this one. So I would put it right beside it, get it to the same size, and put it right out. Yeah, so I need a little bit bigger just to make it, well, actually, yeah, look, I want the point to be to match. And then I bring it over here, set it in the corner. Actually, I'm gonna flip it upside down because I think the blue will stand out a bit more. And then layer, send to back. Oh my gosh, we're like wizards, you and I. Look at us go. Okay, so I feel like that can go on that side. This, you didn't know this is going to be a great big thing, did you? We're going to actually center this, and then I don't have to use my brain too much. I'm a simple girl. So that works. And then let's tuck that in there. All right, this is coming along really groovy. Oh, and then I like this. Hey, what's that about? That is so cool. Okay, so hold on. Oh, look, we can stretch it if we want. Oh, that's, oh, it's like glitter farts. Hey, all right, so, okay, let's be creative. Mm-hmm. What do we want to do? See, if only you could talk to me. Um, well, maybe we'll move that. Sort of like the idea of it being up coming from there. Yeah, that was my original thinking. And then put that there, and then obviously this needs to pop. So let's change the color. Okay, so colors. So we've got, oh, it's going to match. See, if you want to match the colors in anything on your page, you click it. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Oh, I see. Never mind. I sit corrected. So these are all the colors that are in that. These are all the colors that are in that. And those are all the colors that are in that. There you go. I was half right. And then your solid colors are all down here. If you want to see all, pretty straightforward. There's a lot actually while I'm in here. Um, just thinking some really isn't any green, but there's green in that. Well, I want to make Tim's hotspot a manly green. That's probably inappropriate, but that's what we're calling it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then we're going to thin this out because we don't need it bolded. Excuse me. I'm still going to think about that. Okay, so that looks good. Now, see, I've got who and I've got where, but I don't have when. So let's get out of there. So we got to back up. Sometimes this is sort of a pain, just being honest, that you need to pay attention that you back up or excuse me, you need to take it right out or exit out sometimes in order to see everything and get back to the basics. Okay, so what do we want now? We want, uh, let's just go rectangle. Okay, so rectangle shape. And because we want the date to pop. Don't we want the date to pop? Heck yeah, we do. So lots of options here. I like this one actually. When they move together, we could separate them if we wanted. No, change my mind. Let's see. That one's okay. Oh, we'll use this. This will be good. Okay, so I think we want to Tim's hotspot. I don't know. We're probably going to move this around. Okay, so there's my box, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to get some text, and I am going to put today. So March. Oops. Thursday, March 5th. And then I'm going to put 2026, but obviously that's totally optional. Um, and I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to change the color. Actually, I think to that. And then I'm going to put it on here. How does it look? Not very eye catching. Okay. So we can play around a little bit. Um, and just go standard white. That was my first thought. Hmm. So, okay, let's finish this. 8 to 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Hey, keep in mind this is instructional video, so you don't have to do anything the way I'm doing it, promotions wise. Just saying, right? So I would definitely bold that, and then I would make it bigger. Yeah, you know what? Being that Fun Town is a small town, I don't think I would put the year. Like, this is just, yeah, that makes more sense to me. Okay, so we've got that. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to tap on the square and I need to edit it. Now you notice the square when I click on it, it's got blue because this end is technically blue, and then it's got the two colors there. So I could go that route and I could change them that way actually. So what do I want to change it to? I want to go the blues on that end. Um, yeah, because I want to balance it out a bit. So we've got some. Hmm. See, and you just play around. Just see. No, I need it darker than that. That's okay. That'll work. That's fine. So there you go. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got when. We've got where. And if you wanted to add any other graphics or anything else, you would go in here. Let's see. Bar. Oh, beer. We need beer. Hey, beer. Everybody needs some beer. There we go. So let's go different variety, lots of options. And if you want, you can go by different and break them down with filters. Lots of filters up there, right? So if you only want black and white or you only want certain variables, ones that look like real, like these ones look like they're real, actually, right here. So we could just put probably on this side. Couple beers for Tim's hotspot. Looks like they go together. So there you go. So really anything else, you know where to get it now. Everything's modifiable. So now I'm going to save this. This is the last thing I'm going to show you. So in order to save it, so it's already been downloading the whole time. It is in your system. This we don't need, actually this one. So I go back up here and I hit delete so that the page is gone. So now I've got this. If you want to change the background, you can do that as well. You just click on anything you want to modify, right? So lots of options for you. Then you go up here, you hit share. Then you're going to hit download. You're going to switch this to JPG, which is what the best file type is for your Facebook. You hit download and it's downloaded and you're good to go. It's automatically saved into your downloads or wherever your files go automatically. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Follow me for more. That's a great poster. If anybody knows a band called Custom Paint and they're playing at Tim's Hotspot. I've got their flyer all ready for them. So have a great day. Don't forget how awesome and amazing you are. Like this video. Feel free to share it if you like. And also make sure you subscribe because I have a lot more planned ahead that I'm going to do for you. Take care.